Alright, let's talk about Thunderbolts. So, this movie is one that I've slowly got more excited for as new information dropped and trailers dropped. And I have to admit, it was pretty fun. The story is pretty simple. It's about this band of misfits that were originally, as you could clearly tell by the trailers, sent to kill each other, and then they they realize that they were all being played and decide to escape and take on the person who hired them. And then twists and turns, obviously. It's a pretty simple story, and it's pretty well executed, and it's way more emotional than you would expect, which is honestly the best part about it. So I'm going to give the story a hand grenade score because I don't want to get into too many details, because there is a lot of surprises and like cool things that you will want to know. You'll want to go in blind for. So cinematics, I think this is actually one of the most interesting cinematic experiences of an MCU movie in quite a while, because there was a lot of stunt work in this one, and because of the behind the scenes, and that's why I was actually kind of looking forward to this one more than some of the others. Not to mention, it is ridiculously funny. The comedic timing is really well made and well timed, and the action sequences are really good, really entertaining. This is just a really good, fun movie overall, and it's also just got a pretty good story behind it. So I'm going to give cinematics a hand grenade score as well. Directing is pretty solid. I'm just going to skip over and Hot Pocket score, because the real shining part of this movie is the actors. I think the acting in this movie is really, really good. This is Florence Pugh's movie. As Yelena Belova, she does phenomenal work, and she is what really drives the movie. Lewis Pullman is also really good in it. But the standouts that I think a lot of people are going to be remembering leaving this movie is Riot Russell and David Harbour. Those two were ridiculously funny every time that they were on screen, and you could tell that this cast had a lot of fun together. Like, there wasn't a lot of character development, but the character moments were all there and made it really interesting and way more engaging, and really elevated the source material, especially Russell and Harbour. And they were definitely the most interesting parts of the film. I do not love the movie. I think it's really enjoyable and really good, but it's definitely up there as some of the best post-Avengers Endgame movies. Definitely not anywhere near the same level as Guardians or Deadpool and Wolverine, although narratively speaking, it is better than Deadpool and Wolverine, but Deadpool and Wolverine just had more interesting and fun emotion and better emotional moments, but like as a narrative, this one's better. But it's still really solid and definitely worth a watch. I do think that this is a step in the right direction, especially with the post-credit scenes, in how they actually feel relevant for once. Unlike many others, I think this is definitely the Marvel movie with the best post-credit scenes in a really, really long time, especially in the context of setting up future Marvel movies, MCU to be more specific. So definitely stay for the post-credits. Acting gets a hand grenade score, obviously, and expectations and experience, like I said, way more fun than I was expecting, way better than I was expecting. I had a good blast. I really enjoyed it. I do strongly recommend this movie. This is a certified hand grenade movie. I'm actually really excited to rewatch this one, and hope to catch some new things that I missed the first time through. But yeah, go check this out. This is actually really fun and enjoyable, and it's got really good characters, which is better to say than some of the others. But yeah, go check it out. I enjoyed it. Certified hand grenade movie. But that is it. If you enjoyed, leave a like, comment down below your thoughts and opinions on Thunderbolts, if you've seen it or not. Like I said, there's a lot to really talk about that I don't want to spoil, because it is worth the surprise. And yeah, subscribe if you haven't already. Other than that, I'll leave you guys to it.